Looking forward, we talked about Alfonso Rivas, really shortly.
Mhm.
I want to see what this kid can do.
Absolutely.
I really do. I want him to have more time at the major league level. And as much as I love Frazier, I want to see them find a spot for Rivas. I really do. I want to see them give him regular at bats for a guy who is 25. I think he's 25 years old. 25,
yeah, super young,
very young.
Super young.
And with that power, with that, good, average that he's kind of carried over last year and kind of had a somewhat good season in the 2021 campaign.
Yep.
You start to kind of look at this year as like, let's figure out if we actually have something here, because then you've solved the need. As much as we love, Frank the Tank, he's not a long-term, solution at that position. Or, if Rivas is, a DH, you could start to look at, the fact that you don't have to pay extra money to go out and get that elite hitter. So let's pray to God that, they get the chance. I want him to get the chance to go out there and show what he can do. And if he fails, then you can send him to AAA.
Sure.
And you can say, hey, you didn't work out. But you know what? I think that he deserves every single chance to succeed in the league, because I think he's got some potential. We showed it today.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And I completely agree with you. And I think the interesting thing about Rivas as well, especially with the Swindell situation, is like, yeah, Frank worked on his defense, in the offseason, and you can very clearly see that so far. But Rivas is probably the better defender of the two. Mm-hmm. So maybe Rivas is your everyday first baseman, and then Frank is your DH, right? And then if you want to spell Rivas and give him a break, you can put Frank at first and then move somebody else to the DH role. I think that's the one thing with this Cubs team, is there's so much flexibility with roles that guys have right now. And I think that's so important, and certainly something that's going to be interesting to watch.